I feel like I like was asked three different questions and only asked like answered one and a half of them. Francesca, I did enjoy vacation. Uh, Learned a lot about Seattle. Saw like a snowy mountain and a bunch of like nature and things of that nature as well too. Relaxed, had a lot of good food. Dude, the Korean barbecue we went to was so good. Did karaoke and a bunch of other stuff too while I was up there. Just had a really good time. It just sucked towards the end of the trip because me and another one of my friends started feeling sick. The last day of the trip before I left, basically my like body hurt, dude. It was terrible. My body hurt. I flew from Seattle to Dallas, and on the flight back, I broke out and took like cold sweats, which was like super weird because I was like, oh, because I was really excited to get back into Dallas because to me Seattle was kind of like chilly. So I was like, oh, when I land in Dallas, I'm gonna get that humidity and get that heat again. I'm gonna feel so good. And as I was like, I guess transitioning into Dallas from the cold weather going into the hotter weather, my body just like freaked out and was like and like I had like cold shivers at one point. It was like yeah, it was really crazy. But landed, everything was great. Got home and got the unfortunate news. Like literally as I got off my second flight and I got back home, I received a text from my friend being like, I just tested positive for COVID. I thought that I was just getting sick because I was in Seattle and the weather was kind of chilly up there every now and then. But she was like, I just tested positive for COVID. And I was like, and that felt, of course, horrible because I was like, I just got off a flight with these people and hopefully I didn't give anybody else COVID or anything like that, blah, blah. But I basically got home, tested myself immediately. It was like it was so immediate. I was like, yo, I must got like super COVID because it was like the test was supposed to take 15 minutes. When I tell you that I like swabbed my nostrils and I put it into the solution, put 3 drops of the solution onto the test or whatever, and within like 2 minutes I had double lines. It was like you positive for COVID. Your COVID has COVID. Like it was like you are the origin of COVID right now. And I was like, that sucks. But I knew exactly what was going on, so I basically just crawled in bed, man. It felt good to be back in my own bed, which was great. And I basically just like quarantined for like 5 or 6 days. The first day was really weird. I didn't have any appetite whatsoever. I just wanted to sleep all day, basically. I literally had SSC. You're right. I had Super Saiyan COVID. It was crazy. Like the test was so fast. I had this test with me too. Like when I tell you the test, it said 15-minute COVID test. When I tell you it took like 2 minutes. Like when I put the 3 drops in it, I saw the like little liquid spreading across like the little like cloth strip or whatever, and it was like, you know, if you get the C line and the T line or whatever. The T line means it's like it was like what's the word, invalid test or whatever. If you just have the one C line, it means that you're all good to go. And the T line, if you just got the one T line, meant that it was an invalid test. But if you got the C line and the T line, that means you had COVID. And when I tell you immediately, it was like C line, T line. Like it was like, the test didn't even have to think about it. The test was like C line, T line. Nah, you got it. Nah, don't even look at me. You got it. No, listen to me. You got COVID. I'm like, okay, test. You don't have to yell at me. That's just what it was. After that, I just kind of just stayed in the room. I requested things from family members and stuff. They brought me things. It was very sweet. I found that the best thing that helped me personally, for anybody else who has like COVID or whatever, I don't know why this helped me so much after day one. The thing that ended up helping me so much ended up being oh god, what's it called? Orange juice. Orange juice helped me so much, dude. I don't know why, but orange juice helped me a lot. Ace of Spades, oh my god. Oh my god. Senshi! The worst part was I was gonna raid you. Oh my god. Why is she like this? Senshi, why are you like this? I'm glad that you're here. we were talking earlier about 10 dates. So I got the sequel to 5 dates. And I don't know when you're going to be free. But Sarah is here too. And I told her that it was so funny watching both you and Sarah the first time I played 5 dates just bouncing jokes off of each other. And I was like, I gotta have Senshi there for 10 dates as well too. So I don't know what day you're gonna be free, but we're gonna try to get a 10 dates day going, and hopefully you'll be there. Oh my god, I'm invested. So with 10 dates, when I was told I can play as either boy or girl, and I can romance either gender as well too. I can romance either guy girl, girl guy. I don't think they have like any trans representation or anything like that in the game. I think it's just either just guy or girl or whatever. But yeah. I'm invested too. You guys are too cute. I'm excited because it's like we have way more options now. Yeah, like the 10 dates is going to be interesting. So I felt with 5
when I have
dates,
something to identify.
we like went through it pretty quickly. But I think with 10 dates, it's like it's going to take us a little bit more time. And I'm curious what some of the scenarios will end up being. But yeah. But how's your stream, Senshi? How's your stream? Havana Kodama! When's the hunting party? David, we like community day in so Paley has been kind of dead. I'm not gonna lie. People have like kind of moved on to other games because they kind of got disappointed the same way that I kind of have. Honestly, we were expecting Elderwoods to come out, and still are waiting for Elderwoods basically. So some people, including myself, are kind of a little upset with S6 right now, and yeah. And you didn't die? You went God mode? Oh man, I freaking why does that always happen? Usually when I show up in Senshi streams, right? Everything just goes
Sean
wrong.
the non-believer. Sean.
Just
Sean.
usually when I show up in Senshi streams, everything just goes wrong. Maybe it's me. Then the one time I'm like, I'm gonna stay for a little bit and watch her, and she was like trying to figure out this puzzle of like these like light refractions and stuff, and she couldn't quite figure it out. I was like, you know what, she's got this. And I like dipped. I'm like, I feel like streaming, so I popped out and I go play Hogwarts Legacy. And she comes back, and she's like, I didn't even die today. And I'm like, okay, so maybe I'm the problem. Maybe it is me. I did get mollywopped a little. Okay. The chat was teasing me for not listening. That's me all the time. It's okay. The chat doesn't need to be listened to all the time. Only sometimes.
It is time to enjoy emotional bonding.
Thank you so much for emotionally bonding with me. You guys are amazing. Popping in.